Once the oocytes have been picked up, they are examined, combined with the prepared semen, and put in a special culture medium. They are then incubated for 24 hours to allow fertilization to occur. The developing embryos are then left for 24 up to 48 hours to enable further growth. Afterwards, the embryos, up to a maximum of 3, are transferred to the uterus. The transfer occurs by selecting the most suitable embryos and loading them into a fine plastic tube called embryo transfer catheter. The embryo transfer catheter is gently passed through the vagina and cervix, and the embryos are injected into the uterus. This procedure is called in vitro fertilization, and the embryo transfer and success rate ranges from 25 up to 30% when 3 embryos are transferred. Starting from page 56, there are the catheters used for the embryo transfer. We have 3 different models: Transfer Easy for easy transfer, Transfer Omni for difficult transfer, and Transfer Slow, a completely new and very innovative catheter. The Transfer Easy catheter is used when cervical access is considered normal and transfer seems not to be difficult. It is made of a rigid proximal portion to facilitate the introduction through the cervix, and a soft and flexible distal portion to minimize uterine trauma. The Transfer Omni catheter is recommended in case of difficult cervix. The set is composed of 3 different pieces: a light blue introducer catheter provided with a stainless steel stylet for easy introduction through the cervix, and a very soft transfer catheter with rounded echogenic tip for smooth, atraumatic and controlled transfer. It is available in 2 different sizes: long size of 250 mm and a short model of 210 mm. Rimos has designed and developed a new catheter for embryo transfer called Transfer Slow. This is a very innovative product as it works without syringe. All traditional catheters for embryo transfer need a syringe for aspirating the embryos and pushing them out into the uterus. The Transfer Slow catheter is provided with a centimeter-marked stylet, acting as a micro-plunger and replacing the traditional syringe. Mathematical studies have proved that syringe use causes a very big stress to the embryos, and this bad effect may compromise the good success of the transfer. The syringe effect for the embryos is similar to the strength applied in pushing an embryo at 150 km/h while seated. This system grants instead a very slow and gentle embryo aspiration and expulsion. This largely excludes the risk of excessive pressure or turbulence to the embryos and makes the procedure definitely less traumatic. The catheter is made of 3 different portions: a rigid proximal one, a semi-rigid centimeter-marked medial portion, and a soft and clear distal portion.